Alright, so KaceyTron ended up responding to me in some capacity. It may be one of the worst responses I've genuinely ever witnessed. Now, this is presumably because she's high in this response and is incapable of properly communicating any amount of what she's thinking. Now, that could be because of her inadequate communication or because there's just not much going on here to begin with. I was thinking about this too before we get into anything. KaceyTron is such a funny name because usually before Tron, it's the word Jumbo, Jumbotron, but replace Jumbo with Casey and it may as well mean the same thing if you get where I'm going. Did you know that certain scents have been shown to improve mood and reduce stress? For example, lavender is known for its calming properties, while citrus can be invigorating. Scentbird is a fragrance subscription that lets you choose a new designer fragrance to try every month for just $17. You don't have to invest a lot of money on designer fragrances if you try Scentbird.
I have no money!
Scentbird offers affordable and flexible subscription plans. You can also skip or cancel your subscription at any time, making it a hassle-free experience. Every month you get to pick what you receive and there are no surprises. They have over 700 perfumes and colognes with a lot of unisex options. They carry such brands as Gucci, Prada, and Versace, as well as indie labels like Skylar, Heretic, and Confessions of a Rebel. You can be sure that you're getting a premium scent each month. With each fragrance, you'll get a 30-day supply so you can try out fragrances before committing to a full-size bottle that can cost over $150 and some are even $300 to $500. Use my coupon code Acheeto55 off for 55% off at Scentbird. It's just a little over $7 for your first month, available in the USA and Canada. Big thanks to Scentbird for sponsoring this video and check out the links below. Now let's get back to the video. Thanks Scentbird for the sponsorship. Check out links below.
Oh, just made a video on your fat ass. Oh, some other incel made a video about me. Is it them just crying about how I use the word incel to describe hateful, degenerate men like you?
Close. It was actually a valid criticism of your repeated patterns of behavior on Twitter where you completely fail to make any coherent argument against your detractors and end up embarrassing yourself and community in the process. Close though, but while we're here, I will criticize the fact that you use the word incel to describe not hateful, degenerate men, but just people who criticize you on the internet. You see, KaceyTron, you are inarticulate and lack basic communication skills, so when people criticize you, instead of being able to respond to the criticism in any sort of thoughtful and meaningful way, you resort to a crutch, which is just using the word incel. It's kind of programmed into you in the same way that Sneeko, instead of being able to respond to any criticism made against him, he'll just call that person a bot.
Sneeko, why do you just mock people constantly? Why can't you actually listen to what people say? Why
because you all say the same shit. You're all bots and say the same fucking shit.
Irony!
You two are basically two sides of the same coin, very one-dimensional thinking, very elementary levels of communication. And also, it's funny too because she assumes that my video is criticizing her use of the word incel for some reason. It's not, but the fact that she thinks that's what the video would be about is funny because it would probably show me that she's very uncertain of her own use of the word because that's what she would assume would be criticized. And I'm here to tell you, 100%, your use of the word is terrible. I mean, it's just not what the word means. You're misusing language. I mean, it would just be like if I said it's raining outside when it's the nicest day of the year and it's completely sunny. You're just using words improperly, which I mean, you're free to do. You're allowed to be stupid. You're allowed to just not understand how the English language functions. You have that inalienable human right. However, when you're stupid and you're not just roaming around frolicking in wheat fields, enjoying nature in its most primal sense, but rather you're attacking me, of course I'm going to attack your intelligence. I mean, how could you expect anything less? I mean, 100% I'm going to fight fire with fire, especially when it's kind of easy with you. Let's just put it like that.
Like, anytime these incels make these videos on me, whoever they are, it's just like literally them crying about how I use the word incel too much.
Saying slave owners should be murdered is calling for genocide against white people. Outrage over a black guy in Assassin's Creed. What are you talking about? What slave owners? Where are you? What time period are you in? What paradigm are you existing in where there's slave owners? Thank you to all the screeching incels under my post proving my point. What are you talking about? Nobody is screeching. What does being involuntarily sexually celibate have to do with anything you just wrote at all? Okay, so that's where this first clip ends, and she's just wrong. The video is going over her Twitter antics, talking about the people she's responded to, all the threads she's been involved with, the interactions, and just dissecting them, going over her points and why they suck. That's what my 2 videos were about on her. Very little parts of the video were talking about the use of her word incel. And when I did bring that up, it was merely because somebody who was responding to her brought that up, so I was echoing a sentiment made from them. So within 26 seconds, she manages to make so many assumptions, you would think she's like a fortune teller or something, right? She must be able to read the future. She must know what I'm saying in the video. Or else, how could she make so many baseless assumptions on her stream? Probably because, honestly, she's just dumb. Moving on, we got this clip. Sorry, by the way, that these are all in like 15p. She took down the VOD where she responded to me, conveniently probably because she looks dumb, but a viewer of mine sent me these clips and we're just gonna go through them one by one, so shout out to you. This website says it's going to take me 10 months to hit 500k. I think that's whack. Let's do it way before that. So subscribe to the channel and help me out. And while you're down there, follow my Twitter and Instagram. Links are down below. Thanks.
Like, Melinda made a video on you. 458k. Oh, good.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it just them saying... Let me see.
You could go watch it. You have the ability to watch it. I know this person has spent most of their stream watching full-length television, pre-produced content, and being useless in the bottom right corner, saying literally nothing, and when things are actually said, they're regurgitated talking points, the same sort of crutch speaking that she falls back on. This is bad because it's anti-woke. This is good because it's woke. I love gay people. I have no original thinking, and that's fine. You know, you can be useless, but I will say it does sort of pose a litmus test, or really a capabilities test for you as a reaction streamer to react to anything that you're unfamiliar with. You should be able to react to a video criticizing you live and form coherent points instead of making up what you think I'm gonna say and attacking those made up points that you sprouted in your brain.
Oh, they did one on Frogan too, of course, because the incels are also always extremely racist.
Literally not once in my video criticizing Frogan did I mention her race at all. I don't even know what race she is. How am I supposed to be racist against someone who is racially ambiguous? I'm going to have to assume what race they are and then be racist based on my own assumption. How would that even make sense? That's like the worst racist of all time. If that guy tries to join the KKK, they don't let him join because he sucks at it. I'm sorry, that's just not true. And that's not what I did. I criticized Frogan because Frogan literally attacked Ludwig because Ludwig gave money to a charity. She said Ludwig's being a cracker for not encouraging his viewers to donate to a charity that's really important because he's blinded by privilege. If he really cared and wasn't so privileged and was trying to actively fight his role as an oppressor, he would be far more ruthless against his chat and make them donate.
I find ultimately, like, if I were to do a charity thing where the charity thing relies on your donations, it should be something where like 95% of people feel good and are down for it. And like ultimately, regardless of what you think, that is not the situation here. So I personally donated 10K. Because I think it is worthwhile. And if you guys got some extra bread, I would recommend you donate. But I won't throw it on you, you know what I mean? No thanks. And some people are going to say that, you know what I mean? That's why it's the difference.
This is a cracker take.
Between like, hey, I can put my money where my mouth is, but I don't need to put your money there. I don't need to enter a fucking debate about whether that's worthwhile. Take.
Oh, God forbid Ludwig doesn't literally demand his viewers give away their hard-earned money to a specific charity. So yeah, she basically not only criticizes Ludwig for not demanding his audience to donate to charity, but also criticizes him because he's white and is doing so. And the reason that he's not demanding his audience give money to a certain charity must be because he doesn't care about this conflict because he's a white man. Dude, you're just dumb. You have no financial dominance over your own chat. They have free will. They will donate to whatever they want, and they should not feel pressured by a streamer into being guilty when they don't donate to a specific charity. That's just dumb, and it's a dumb standard to hold. That's what I criticized Frogan for. I had nothing to say about her background, her religion, her gender, anything. I just said it was dumb because she attacked Ludwig for that reason and also called him a cracker. I think that was unnecessary. And I called her a hypocrite because you're gonna call someone a slur based on their race, but also in the rules of her stream, the chatting rules is that you're not allowed to be hateful, no racism, no sexism, whatever. And I thought that was a ridiculous double standard because she's being racist herself. Is that not insane?
I'm sorry. I said he had a cracker ass take when he had a cracker ass take. You can't be racist to white people.
You can't be racist to white people.
What's wrong with you? gotta be kidding me.
I don't know if these two are friends, wouldn't surprise me. It seems like they'd be amazing friends sharing one brain cell combined. That would actually be kind of useful if they fused. They'd actually have one little brain cell and could finally have some synapses firing, but I don't know if they're friends or not.
We are talking to Father Joshua about doing a drag show in this amazing church.
Okay, if what just happened today isn't a... You can hear, by the way, she clicks on my channel, she plays the first 7 or 5 seconds of my video criticizing Sneeko, who is someone she obviously hates. So for her to try to group me in with these people, these incels as she calls them, people who are like manosphere, women-hating creators, is inaccurate because I've criticized Sneeko, as the video that autoplays when you go to my channel proves, and the thumbnail for the video criticizing Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit, the biggest red pill creator on YouTube, also proves. So this whole guilt by association tactic where she's trying to be like, well, all these incels are racist, or they're gonna criticize people who only hold these sorts of views. Of course not. And I've proven that over and over again. Some of my content that has the most views is criticizing red pill ideology.
Time here.
She's so whack.
How are you guys?
She's genuinely tweaking out. Oh, so in this one they're curl clutching over me smoking weed.
Incorrect. Again, that's a total projection. The video is again for the 3rd time or so, and you could stop assuming at this point and watch it because you've made 3 assumptions, 3 shots on net, missing all 3 of them, 0 and 3, and at this point you could just watch it. It's right there. Click it. Watch it. Respond to what I'm actually saying, not what you're imagining I'm saying. She's genuinely tweaking out. Sure, the word tweaking could assume that I'm talking about drug use or something like that, but you could, again, watch the video.
They're like, oh my god, she smokes weed, she's a drug addict.
I mean, you kind of are, though. Another day, sharing the internet with legions of screeching incel groypers and loser men who make content to appeal to them. Light one up for me. What the fuck? This is your slam dunk response? This is shit. Light one up for me? You look horrible. You look so ill and sick. Imagine sharing the internet with loser men. Bro, you need to, like, leave. Like, this is horrible. Who do you make content to appeal to, then? If this is, like, the image you're putting out there, who is the person who is watching this and subscribing and following? It can't be someone who's healthy because, I mean, Jesus Christ. Anyways, I forgot to post my stoner karkuki setup for 420. Yes, I was sick for 3 days following. Oh my fucking god. What an actual pig. This is disgusting. Like, you may as well put this all into a blender, make it into a refined paste, and feed it to yourself through a trough. I mean, you're eating Great Value Glacier Ranch tortilla chips, cheese fondue fountain, 4 bottles of Mountain Dew, a 6-pack of Code Red Mountain Dew. Nice, gotta get the red 40 in there. Pizza bagels, pizza bites, curly fries, and processed sweets. Oh, and of course the bong on the left. Are you surprised that you were sick for the 3 following days? I mean, your immune system is already a victim every single day of every single week of every single year, considering how you treat it. You treat your body like a trash can, throwing garbage into it at a consistent basis. And you were sick for 3 days following. I mean, Jesus, dude.
She just uses the word incel, and she used to be a titty streamer. She's a hypocrite. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, you fucking psycho?
It's crazy. So she literally does that whole, like, responding to the imaginary enemy thing 4 times. You can watch the video. It's fair use. I want you to respond to what I'm saying. As a commentary channel, I am 100% subjecting myself to a response from any person I've talked about. You are free to respond. She's not even watching what's on her screen. This is like a Subway Surfers tier addition to the stream right now because she's not even talking about it. She's talking with her chat for about 2 minutes about this video that I've created. So at this point, just bring the video on the screen. Have an engaging reaction session. I am so sick and tired of this whole thing where you're fighting demons and the demons are in your head what I'm saying in the video, but it's not what I'm saying.
You can suck my left nut. I don't care.
Exactly.
Stirring up the right noise today.
There are people like
Bro, the
us
video is so cringe looking.
Oh, this is so funny. So this is okay. So I messaged the dude who Acheeto liked your message. This is the dude who clipped it for me. Hey, shout out to you, Trippy Beans.
How many subscribers does this YouTuber have? I'm just curious how many annoying incels I have to look.
Incel. Holy fucking shit. Involuntarily celibate sexually, and it has nothing to do with the video. While you, meanwhile, are voluntarily never entering a gymnasium gymnasium, or walking on a treadmill, or laying off the weed. You are involuntarily a fucking addict. I'm really not trying to be too mean right now, but she's bringing it out of me because it's like she's not even responding to the video that I made criticizing her and just assuming, getting mad at these false assumptions. Her chat, meanwhile, is saying like, report the video. I don't know if I can find it in the clip, but one person in her chat was like, we're gonna report the video. I'm surprised YouTube allows this level of harassment. Anyway, she also responded to some person on Twitter who told her to watch the video. KaceyTron, Acheeto made a hit piece on you, and I think you should take a look at his video. Fair enough, pretty neutral framing. Let's take a look. I don't care about the opinions of incels. I swear to God, bro, stop! Like, you're literally a robot. ChatGPT has more of a personality than you. Google AI has more of a personality than you. I'm guessing the video is just him spurging out about me using the word incel to describe degenerate men like him. It's not, so bad guess. Nah, I think he owned you in that video, LMAO mad. Fucked. Lol. The degenerate sexist man owned by spewing degenerate sexist rhetoric for his audience of losing. No, it's just wrong. All right, let's write this thing. KaceyTron, stop assuming things about my video that are incorrect. In the process, you make yourself look incredibly inept and bad at doing research, and overall a big poopy fart stink butt person. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. I'll see you guys later.